With my mask on, I'm about to blast out. I ain't gonna blast out.
Welcome to Shop with Markel TV. I'm here live with Young Polo. Introduce yourself to the media.
What's up, y'all? King Leaux, aka Young Polo. I've been doing this shit since 2015, man. I'm here with Markel. You know we rockin'.
What city are you from, and what was the culture like growing up in that environment? What are some of the things you would want to change?
Well, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally. I moved down here when I was like 9 years old. Nah, that environment is just straight gutter. I mean, since the steel left, you know, we ain't been making no steel, so niggas been getting out the mud, you feel me, selling drugs, doing whatever they gotta do. The thing I'll say is more opportunity in that city I want, you feel me, but I'm down here in Tampa, same shit. Wherever you go, no matter which side of America you know, you feel me, it's fucked up everywhere.
So would you say it was a different environment in Pittsburgh, like compared to the scene in Pittsburgh compared to Tampa now, or is it the same?
It's a different environment because I had, like, up there is gangs really. Down here, it's not really no gangs. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's neighborhoods and things like that. So that's really the only difference between Tampa and Pittsburgh.
Right. So what year did you move to Tampa?
I say 2006.
2006.
I moved there.
I've been down here all my life, man. 26.
What?
And I done seen it all, man. I done seen it all. I'm from Soap Springs, so I done seen it
real
all,
out
man.
here, yeah.
It is. It's real. You know, either you maneuver right or you maneuver wrong. And you don't move right, you're either dead in jail.
It's
If
real.
you move right, you know, surround yourself with a lot of people that's who got the influence, then you straight out here.
Exactly.
Or not stay to yourself.
Yes, sir. Most
sir.
definitely.
All right. What age did you start rapping? When did you first start taking music seriously?
So I started rapping when I was 7. I'm talking about elementary school. I'm talking about when they, and I say elementary, I got a little accent too. But when they be beating on the table, and I used to be snapping. I'm talking about cafeteria. That's how I knew it. I just used to make it a passion. And then I started taking it serious after I graduated. I want to say like, once I graduated, I'm just like, I want to do this music shit for real. Like, that's what I want to do.
So what year did you graduate from high school?
2015. I went to Tech, Tampa Bay Tech. So yeah.
How was that experience?
It was fun. It was fun at Tech. You know, we definitely had fun. We did what we want. As far as my shop class, you know, auto body, we ran to school, so shit was fun.
Right. You played in sports?
Nah, I should have played sports.
Me too, man.
You know, that's one of my biggest like regrets kind of in high school. I should have played sports because I was like, I had them hands. I'm a rapper, like throw the ball right now, like throw it. You feel me? I'm like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. So,
and then I think you could throw too.
You feel me? All that. So that was my biggest regret.
Siblings? If so, are you the oldest? And are you a role model to them?
So I got one older brother.
Right.
And we from Pittsburgh too. So basically, when the feds hit, when they took my dad, it separated me and my brother. So he was up there in Pittsburgh. I moved down here to Tampa, and really I'm out by myself. So I ain't really had nobody looking up to me, and I wasn't looking up to nobody. I learned by myself.
Yes, sir. So what is the first song you recorded as an artist till now? How have you elevated over the years you've been rapping?
Great question. I mean, the first song I recorded this around the time when Fetty Wap first came out.
Oh, yo, Track Queen?
Yeah,
right.
He made that, and he was on a hot road, you know what I'm saying? So I was working with, we was actually teamed up, Leave Out of Trillis. It was me, him, and we made a song called Go and Get It. So he sung the hook. I didn't even know how to do hooks. I'm like, hey, just do the hook, and I'm gonna do the verses. And the verses, you know, was actually straight, but that was my first song, Go and Get It, with Leave Out of Trillis.
So how would you say that impacted and elevated you as an artist till now, to the songs you made?
It made me better because, you know, I used to play it, people was fucking with it, but they just like, you know what I'm saying? I was my worst critic, so I can't really say how people thought about it because people might have liked it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm listening to it, I'm like, I need to elevate, so I just start writing more and really getting detailed in what I'm saying.
Right, yeah, because my brother rap, I constantly keep telling him, man, bro, you gotta elevate, like, you gotta maneuver from, or elevate from your first song. Because what he'll do, he'll put something out, then he'll procrastinate, then he'll wait. Then I'll be like, bro, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? You got talent, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta keep going. And to this day, he's still like on the same things. drop something new, then wear it out for a whole year or two. I'm like, what are you doing? You gotta be like persistent with it.
And that's the biggest thing with being a rapper. It comes times to you can get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? You could get, life might come. You gonna have kids. You gonna have drama. You gonna have bills, and you gotta understand. You gotta keep going. And not everybody gonna like your content. You know what I'm saying? You might drop something. You might think it's hard. They might not. You might not think it's hard, and that might be your biggest song. So you just gotta push it out there and just keep going. You gotta be strong. That's all.
Right. So who is your biggest inspiration?
Inspiration as far as like music?
Nah, like with music and with like who do you admire like the most? Like be your mom, dad, your brother.
My biggest would be my father. My father, just how strong that man was. Like even when he left, went to the fan, he did what he had to do for his family. Right. But I understood he had to sit down. That's what comes with this lifestyle, and that's why I never chose that type of lifestyle into to go into the drugs and of course I could. I'm around the right people, but I know like as children, your children are supposed to be a better version of you, so you don't make the same mistakes that your parents made. So, but I say my father, that was my biggest inspiration.
And what about music?
Music-wise, growing up, Wiz Khalifa, really. Yes. Even though, and I'll say Tom G. This is why they my biggest, cause Wiz Khalifa from the Bird, he was one of the biggest to pop.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was just his swag, this whole demeanor, how he hit the game. I like that. Tom G, it's, coming down south is harder. And of course, he could have been a bigger artist, but now the city's really branching to make them superstars. But he was the first one.
Because he ain't sell his soul.
He ain't sell his soul.
He waited. And R.P. to Matt Miller, Jimmy Wapo.
Jimmy
Wapo was hard, man.
He was hard.
When he died, I was like, man, that shit shocked me. Cause I'm like, man, that man hard.
He was hard, and Pittsburgh crazy.
I know.
A lot of them rappers is gone.
I forgot the other artist. I listened to him. I forgot his name, but he was hard too. He passed away too.
Flatline Nizzy just passed.
Him right there. I'm talking about. Him right there.
He was hard too.
So how do you feel about the Young Dolph situation? Like Boosie said, you die in your own city. Yep. So like once you get famous, like he said, you got to leave the city. Don't come back. So how do you feel about that?
I feel about the Young Dolph situation, it's tragic, and you can have a scrap on you, you can have a homeboy with you can have a bulletproof car, you can have a bulletproof vest. It takes one bullet to hit the wrong part, and it's over. And it's all over. So you just gotta maneuver smart. You could go through your city if you're a rapper, but I mean, you think about Fredo Bang. One of his cars got shot up, but guess what? It was the wrong one because he had the same type of car, and they moving as a unit. So you just gotta move smart. That's all.
RP G Money too, man.
G Money.
G Money was hard, bro.
He was.
How you feel like if G Money still alive and Lil Snoop? How you feel about them? Like what they doing bigger than what
man, Lil Snoop, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that was that nigga. Like you feel me? G Money, that was that nigga. Like Louisiana, it's a black mentality thing. We want to be them niggas, but what come with that is a lot of hate and envy. You gotta move smart.
Real shit.
That's all.
So what trigger point made you decide to get into music? Meaning, was music your first option, or you had other plans besides music?
So what really made me, like I said, after high school, I really should have been doing it during high school. But what really made me, I'm in school, I'm like, when you're in school, they filling you with your head with, oh, you could be this, you could be that. They ain't really telling you how to really get to these type of positions. I got accepted to college. I could have went to FAM, but I'm like, my mama need help. She like, I really can't afford for you to go to college and leave me here. So I stayed here, tried to help my mom out, and then I just went into the rap.
Right. Because sometimes parents do need that help. Being away, they can be homesick. Then you got your mom down here. You still single parent or a single father, and they need help in the household. They may not seem like they do, but deep down inside, you could tell. Okay, my mom need help. My mom's struggling. Like me, for example. I don't tell nobody what I'm going through because I know, I'm capable and I'm strong enough to get through it. You know what I'm saying? When people help you out, they want to throw that in your face. So it's like I don't need no help regardless of what I'm going through because I'm 10 toes down. I got a 4-year-old daughter, so I know I can rip.
Gotta go hard.
I can't give up. I gotta go hard each and every day.
And you gotta be strong for it. That's all. Same with my kids.
How many kids you got?
I got 2 right now.
2? And
right now, I got 2.
Hold their ears.
So I got my youngest just turned 3. She turned 3 November 6th.
Okay.
And then my oldest, she gonna be 5 in February.
My daughter's birthday February 18th.
February 18th? Oh, damn. So
When your daughter's birthday?
hers is on the 12th. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
2 days before Valentine's Day.
That's crazy, man. How old you is?
So I'm 24.
24?
I'll be 25 next year.
Yeah, I'm 26.
26, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So any artists / producers you work with so far? If not, what artists / producers are you willing to work with? And how do they have to gain your attention?
So like what type of artists I work with in the city?
Yeah.
So I work with from
It could be in the city, out the city.
Out the city. I mean, I work with a few Pittsburgh artists. I got my dog MTM. They doing their thing up there. Down here, I work with STP. You know, Shade Tree. Work with them.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Fredo. I work with, as far as producers, engineers, Leaux Tampa Bay Studio. That's a good studio.
Right.
I mess with AMG. They're a good studio too. And I got mine at my house, so I really just be there. But you know, I work with a good amount of artists down here.
Yeah. So, what artists or producers are you willing to work with that you haven't worked with so far?
So I'm willing to work with probably.
I got a producer that I know. I know a couple producers. You heard Chriso?
Yeah,
Young
Chriso.
Chriso?
Yeah. Young Chriso. We actually started, like, when I started rapping, he started making beats and taking that shit serious.
Yeah, Chriso. Blackberry, who produced 8-Band. That's my homeboy.
DJ Swift.
Just about to say him.
I'm work with him.
Jit Faye.
Yep, Jit Faye. All them, like, they really doing their thing for the city. So definitely, I want to make some beats with them.
Yeah. So what artists do you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
I want to work with some big artists. That's my thing. I wanna I know a lot of upcoming artists, and you know we can collaborate and this and that, but it's only so much that we both can collectively do.
Real shit.
So I say, as far as down here, I want to make me a song with probably Yak, Kodak. Okay. I want me a song with and older niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Not just young niggas. So like Rose, all like niggas like that, like who's established in this game, who could branch me off and connect.
Yeah. You heard the Oso, G, Raw, them boys from my way?
Nah, I ain't heard of them.
You gotta look them up, man. Them boys from the north side put no.
They making noise. Yeah, the north side been making noise since skate, 12, 17, all them like that. They been making noise.
Trey Dog,
I heard of them.
Boys from I say LA to Gold, Road Boy. I fuck with different side of the boy Reggie Bush from my side, Boss Man, JD
from Orlando, from my house.
You got your boy what's his name? Forward Q4. All them boys over there. Yeah, that's a lot of them boys.
A lot of niggas making noise in the city.
Yeah. Shout out to them boys though.
Right there.
Okay. Are you an independent artist? Have any record labels tried to reach out to you to sign you?
Great question. I'm independent. I haven't had a record label reach out, but I haven't put myself in a predicament for them to reach out. But if they do, I'm not for it, because I'm the type of person, I like to make my own money, so and know where my money going to. These record labels, these niggas be getting a couple million, 3 million. These people making hundreds of millions off of you. It's like, is it worth it really? You could have did that by yourself.
That's why Young Dog from 03 and King Von own their own masters.
On their own masters. You know what I'm saying? That's important. When you pass away, of course your stream's gonna increase, and you want all that money going to your people.
Right, and that's only right, because why would I sign with you for a couple million? And you know,
y'all don't really care about me. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna really care. Something happened or whatever. Or I ain't hot no more. They think I ain't hot no more. They gonna shelf you.
Because T9 signed a deal, and I think I don't know what happened, but T9 was popping.
He was popping.
He's still popping, you know, but he probably signed the wrong contract and label, and now it's like, damn, you know, you gotta read the contract every time you sign a deal.
Independent.
Do you have any merch? If so, you can tell us the name and where can we find the merch so we can support you.
So I ain't got no merch. I've had merch coming up, but then I really fell off and really went into the rap because my dog was doing the merch. And I'm one of them niggas, I don't care, even if he want me to do it, I'm not gonna step on nobody's toes. And if it's especially if you're around the same circle of people. So B2M, Brixton Mansion, my dog TJ, you know what I'm saying? So you can go copy his stuff, brixtonmansion.com. And yeah, he got some new shit. You gonna see, follow me on Instagram, king.low. You feel me? I'm about to start popping out with my dog merch, all that. So.
Yeah, respect. So how did the name Young Polo come along?
So as a kid, I'm talking about, you feel me? I used to always wear polo. I'm talking about as a baby, just baby pictures with me polo on.
Right.
I already just told y'all what my dad was. I didn't really know what I had on or how much value or it was worth it. I used just to be wearing it, even in school, just wearing it. And people be like, hey, you always got polo. And then when my dad went to jail, my mom just she kept me wearing the polo. So she did what she did. She worked her job. She got me it. And then as I got as a man, I started buying my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Young Polo, been rocking.
Which project would you say is your best? Do you have any upcoming projects you've been working on? If so, when can we be expecting the projects? By the end of this year or next year?
Great question. So my best project, I want to say, Product of a Dying Breed 2. The second and stuff, that was my most recent release tape. Now with that tape, I wish I would have pushed it more and really and branched it out. But my next project is gonna be called Mr. Leaux. This is gonna be my first album to where all my beats are mine. Everything is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, copywritten. Everything is gonna be put under my label, my LLC, Triple AC, and then we're gonna push that. But Mr. Leaux, that's gonna be my first album. You should be expecting that. I want to say by like March of next year, around there.
So with this album you dropping now compared to the one you haven't pushed, why haven't you pushed that one to the time where you dropped it to you want to push this one?
And to be honest, and that's a good question. So with that song, I start to notice like, and look, and you know, sometimes niggas be ignorant and really not knowing how to move as far as the business wise. So when you independent, you ain't got no manager, you ain't got nobody really telling, hey, nah, don't do it this way. Of course my stuff was mixed and mastered, but some of them beats I ain't really purchased. So I can't put it on all streaming platforms and make money because really them niggas getting the money. And then that's messing my name up in the city. So my next project is gonna be all my beats. Once it's all my beats, and that's my first album, it's gonna be pushed all across. I'm gonna push it hard because I'm getting every dollar off of it.
I salute you for that one, for real.
Sir.
So what are the biggest obstacles you face in life? What type of advice would you give to your fans?
That's a good question. I mean, the biggest obstacle right now, I want to say, is I'm fighting a case right now, and this is my third case, and my first two cases I beat already, and my third case I'm fighting it right now. But the biggest thing I want to say is just be smart out here. You know what I'm saying? Just move smart. You don't gotta do what everybody else is doing. You don't gotta prove yourself to nobody. You know, pride, ego, that's a strong drug. But you gotta really sometimes just pray and take life slow. Because it's that one mistake, you feel me? And them crackers, they waiting on you to mess up. It's that one mistake that you make that could cost you your future or just cost you thousands of dollars. You go into a lawyer and you go into court and all that, when that could be put into your music to blow.
Right.
But yeah, that's my biggest obstacle I'm going on right now. So I kind of fell back from the scene and really been chilling, but it's looking good. The case is going good. So once it's over, it's up from there.
Okay. I respect that too, because a lot of people don't have that mentality to learn from the previous obstacles they face in life to now. So I respect that. So before we wrap this interview up, is there anything you would like to tell your fans, and where can they find your music platform at, as well as any advice you want to give your fans or the people that want to be an artist?
Triple AC, man, you know what I'm saying? That stands for all about the check. So that's what I'm really about. I'm really about this money, and I know y'all love my music. I'm gonna keep the music coming. You feel me? Stay tuned, keep rocking with me. I love y'all support. Y'all DM me, y'all write me, all that. Even on my YouTube, I see that. Now you can follow me on all platforms at king.low. That's on Instagram. King_low. That's on Twitter. You can follow me on YouTube King Leaux, that's my channel. Subscribe. I just hit 80. I'm trying to get to at least 100 by the end of the year. So definitely go subscribe and go rock with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Polo, you feel me?
Anything else you like to say?
Man, I appreciate you for having me, Markel. You feel me? This is my first interview. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a blessing.
Yeah, you feel me? A lot of people done did it. Oh, they travel here, come here, but nah, I done really came to rock with you.
And you know, I really respect you because you came from Riverview all the way to here, and I'm at work. So it's like, with me being on the clock and me recording you, it's like, that's a special privilege, that's a blessing and an honor.
Exactly, and that's what that says, black people, that's what we got to do,
yes,
man. Network, connect, and help each other out. So.
And I want to say shout out to my brother and his wife, Kira.
Yep.
Because, you know, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know who he was.
Exactly.
And his music is fire. So check out, like I said, click that link in his bio and go follow my boy on YouTube, IG, Twitter.
Straight up, all that, you feel me? I'm going to drop a little something for you. Ain't nobody heard this. Hey, RP Easy Eater, you feel me? Look. Woke up quick at about noon, just stopped that I gotta be the Markel soon. I gotta get high before the day begins, before my girls start tripping about my plans, about the goat and damn near went blind. I was on the block, I looked him dead in his eyes. Man, that man a pussy, he turned when I size. I ain't running in the house cause the blick on my side. Won't bail outside without toting a weapon. The porch I was good, hopped off and got reckless. Every nigga tried, had to teach him a lesson. Time to tell you about my day, sit back in the session. See, boys in the bay are always hard. Come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be the man. Don't quote me, boy, unless you a fan. Yo, Polo.
Talking fake love, made him tell his business. Said he had 5,000 in a couple minutes. They almost broke the nigga jaw, he couldn't say a sentence. The way the nigga skirted off, he could've got a ticket. Man, ever since the jit, that street shit was addicted.